Get a load of this breaking news. North Carolina has interviewed Bill Belichick for their head coaching opening. That's the latest from our friends at Inside Carolina, part of the 24/7 Sports Network. Belichick, 50 years as a head coach and assistant in the NFL, no experience at all at the college level. Tar Heels looking for a replacement for Mack Brown, who was fired in the midst of his 6th season in his 2nd stint at North Carolina. By the way, Bill Belichick is younger than Mack Brown by a year. Mack Brown 73, Bill Belichick 72. So let's get our college football reporter Richard Johnson in here. Richard, what more can you tell us about this news that Bill Belichick might want to be looking into college?
Well, first of all, it's obviously stunning news that the GOAT, at least at the NFL level, would think about, at least consider and hear out coming to college. Now, he's been around the college game a little bit more than usual this year. Obviously, he's got plenty of time, but his son is on staff at Washington. So you'd imagine he's been around the building, and obviously he has a close ties to Nick Saban. And, it ain't like the guy forgot how to coach football in his time off. He's been around the game in various media capacities as well. I think this shows that North Carolina is being deliberate about this search. The North Carolina search has been pretty quiet over the last few days. You haven't really heard much. Obviously, Tulane's John Summerall is going to be in the mix there. But I've had a lot of sources texting me asking, are you hearing anything? What's going on? Because things have been all quiet on the Western Front for the Tar Heels. But I think North Carolina made the move they did, which is to move on from Mack Brown, so that they could have anybody they wanted. And if Bill Belichick is going to be on the couch, why not give him a call? And if Bill Belichick's going to answer the phone, why not interview him? I mean, what does North Carolina have to lose? If nothing else, it shows a considerable amount of ambition to go after the greatest of all time.
I want you to close your eyes, not literally, but just think of closing your eyes and picture Bill Belichick as a college football head coach in the year 2025, a 73-year-old Bill Belichick. What, Richard, would that possibly look like?
Well, I don't know if Jordan Brand makes cutoff sleeve hoodies, but first of all, we're going to have to make sure his swag is right on the sideline. Got to get that right. I mean, he'd do pretty well in the living room recruiting an athlete, right? I think there's this great misnomer that Bill Belichick is this big curmudgeon because of what you see in press conferences. But you ask anybody that's been around that Patriots building, Bill Belichick's an affable guy. He is very demanding. He's an old school guy, but he'll cut up, he'll make jokes, all that sort of stuff. So I think it would be hilarious just to the mental image of Bill Belichick on the sidelines in Chapel Hill on Saturday afternoon, hosting Clemson or going to Florida State or something like that.
Well, we know he wants full control, and that's probably one of the reasons he wasn't in the NFL last season, because a team would not give him full control. As a college head coach, you are the CEO of that program, but with the transfer portal the way it is right now, that would be hard for a lot of people to